Hello, everybody. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Yeah? Discuss. Yeah.
Over the weekend, the Iraqi parliament passed a law making the Hashd al-Shaabi part of the official Iraqi armed forces. What's your view on this? Are you concerned it will increase Iranian influence in Baghdad?
Well, look, let me just talk about a couple of things in here. We think that the passage of this law, like all internal legislation, is an internal Iraqi matter. So I'm going to refer you to the government of Iraq for details on that. That said, the United States continues to support a sovereign, inclusive, unified, and democratic Iraq that serves the aspirations of all Iraqis. And we continue to support Prime Minister Abadi as he controls, commands, and organizes the campaign to go after Daesh inside the country.
Well, there's concern that's been expressed by both Kurdish and Sunni Arab politicians that the Hashd al-Shaabi will be used as a military force outside of Iraq. Do you have any concerns about that?
Well, I think, as I said, we've been clear that we want all forces fighting Daesh in Iraq, all indigenous forces, to be under the command and control of the Iraqi government and Prime Minister Abadi. And we support his efforts to do that. This proposed legislation is certainly in keeping with what Prime Minister Abadi has said is important to him, which is having command and control over all the forces that are fighting Daesh inside the country. So I think, again, I'm not going to speculate about hypothetical outcomes here, except to say that we continue to support a sovereign Iraq that has the resources, the organizational capabilities, and the support of the international community to do so in a sovereign way. Now, I didn't answer your question about Iran, and what I would tell you, though, is that we agree with Prime Minister Abadi's statements on the importance of ensuring that all participants in the fight against Daesh in Iraq are regulated under the control of the Iraqi government and held to the same accountability standards. We're concerned, for our part, with helping Iraq rid the country of Daesh, and who, as you know, just last week murdered scores of innocent civilians at a rest stop. So the only other thing I'd say is, and we've said this before, that to the degree anybody is going to assist in the efforts to go after Daesh inside Iraq, now I'm talking about outside Iraqis, we want that to be done in a way that doesn't further inflame sectarian tensions.
At present, the United States does not support militarily, say with air power, the Hashd al-Shaabi. If they become an official part of the Iraqi armed forces, would that change?
I'm simply not able to speculate about tactical military operations. That's a better question for my colleagues at the Defense Department.
The Obama administration really doesn't want to deal with the question of the Hashd al-Shaabi. It is focused on defeating Daesh in Iraq and Syria. It has only 2 months left in office. When Trump becomes president, he may be more concerned with Iran's influence in Baghdad. But for now, the United States isn't going to do very much. Lori Milroy, Kurdistan 24, Washington,